Hello, you do. This is William. Welcome to another Whittle Talk. I've been wanting to do this video for several days now. I just hadn't quite figured out how to go about it. I ran into a friend of mine, someone I've known, well, since I was a teenager, and actually used to work for him in the construction industry. And when I was a teenager, and he's in pretty bad shape. He's got now has a lung disease, and they've attributed it to breathing dust and sawdust and things like that all of his life. So we really pay attention to our eyes, which is good. I mean, we should watch our eyes, make sure that because we only got 2 of those. But we also have 2 lungs. That's all we've got. And I've seen a lot of people are starting to make knives now, and I want to caution everyone. Please wear a respirator, not a dust mask. Wear a respirator, because dust masks, particles still get in between the dust mask and your nose, and things coming off of those belts is not healthy at all. It is some nasty stuff, some very nasty stuff. I had my shop outside for almost a year, a little over a year, and I thought that since it being outside that I didn't have to have a dust mask. And it got to where I couldn't breathe, you know, and I found it difficult for me to even short walks. I couldn't hardly breathe, and that stuff is still in there. But since then I've started wearing a respirator, and it's getting better. But again, I'm wondering, throughout my youth, I was into carpentry, saws, sawdust. Never thought about this. Never once considered a respirator. But time catches up with all of us. What we did in our youth is we're going to pay for later on in life. So I want to caution all you young people out there. You may be invincible now, but kryptonite is coming around the corner. And I don't mean to make a joke out of it, but it is very serious stuff. Wear your protective equipment. Wear your respirators, your safety glasses. Protect your lungs, protect your eyes. That's all you've got. Because you may not be able to feel it for 20, 30 years, but it will catch up with you. There's another friend of our family that's a carpenter. He retired a few years ago, and he can't even walk across the floor. He had to retire because he couldn't breathe anymore. It's all because of breathing sawdust and dust and things that our lungs weren't meant to breathe. So if you want quality of life later on after you work, I suggest you protect your stuff down. Your lungs, your eyes, your hands, your body, because you will pay for it at the end, and it's not fun. I didn't want to bring this to be a sad video, but I want everyone to understand this is serious, and one day we pay for all our stupid stuff. Smoking. I smoked for 20, 25 years, and I can tell it. Even though I've quit for 10 years now, it's something that you don't want to even start. Any type of tobacco products, dip snuff for 30 something years. It's not worth it, folks. It's not worth it, because you pay for it. At the end, you will pay for it. Okay, that's my public service announcement. Think about it. It doesn't take long to put on some protective equipment. It's not a macho thing. A macho thing is being able to see grandkids. See grandkids have grandkids. I don't know if you live that long or not. To at least see your grandkids grow up. Live a long and healthy life. A life that you're able to get out in the woods and go camping and whittle on a stick, instead of carry around an oxygen bottle in your 60s. It's not how it's supposed to be, folks. So please, please wear your protective equipment, your respirators. It doesn't matter if you're just sanding wood. That is what causes this. The dust particles clogs up your follicles in your lungs. The dust coming off these belts, these sandpapers and stuff it's resin, and that resin gets into your lungs and just coats your lungs, and it becomes cement. And so please wear your protective equipment. Until the next one, you guys be safe. Take care of yourselves, your fingers, your body, your lungs, your eyes. And get in the backyard, whittle on a stick. If you do take a child with you, teach that child how to use a knife. Teach that child. It wasn't too long ago that seat belts become mandatory. Some of you may not remember the days where it wasn't, but people my age, we remember it quite well when it first came in. I was 16 when it first come in. I was 16 or 17, somewhere along in there. Young, knew it all. And took a couple of tickets for me to get the idea. But it was for your own benefit. The reason for that is a different story, and I may touch on that at some point, my thoughts on that. But it's the same thing. It was macho not to wear it, but it was stupid not to wear it. It saves lives. You may think that this is uncool wearing it, but it's better to be uncool now and be able to walk across the floor in your 60s than to be cool and not wear it and can't even get out of the bed in your late 50s, early 60s. So, I hope somebody gets something out of this. It saves them a lot of pain and heartache later on in life. Until the next one, you guys be safe, and we'll catch you again soon.